Physical, financial, and social. 3 layers of how the pandemic has affected so many. And then throw mood-changing winter season on top of it. Your mental health really does take a toll.
Yeah, get those winter blues. Did you know that exercising has been proven to be just as effective as medication to fight the blues? Joining us to continue this conversation, Dr. Treg Thomas, clinical psychologist with Spectrum Health. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I can vouch for this.
Yeah,
you know that I need my exercise.
Absolutely. You use this as medicine. You really do.
I do.
People are dealing with a lot right now. What are you seeing?
Absolutely. And we're coming up to about a year since, the onset of the pandemic, and stress continues to be up for everyone. For example, we're seeing a 3-fold increase in depression. So this continues to be a struggle for all of us.
I agree. Depression, anxiety, anxiety is really the key word of 2020.
Well, and when you have it already to begin with,
right,
and then this gets piled on top of you. I think I'm always the one that wants advice on what can I do beyond exercise, or what else can I do to combat all of this?
Absolutely. So COVID has caused us to have to get creative. For most of us, those primary means of coping that we've looked to for years simply are just not available to us and haven't been available to us for a while. And so we've had to get creative and kind of look to maybe things that are, a little bit less helpful, but are available to us. And so one of the things that I talk with everyone about is first identifying the presence of guilt and shame, because we're all struggling, and it's hard to take care of ourselves. And so very quickly, guilt is I feel bad about something I've done or not done that goes against who I want to be as a person. And guilt can be a motivator. Guilt can be a signal to us that we need to do something different. It can be helpful to us. But shame is I feel bad about something I've done or not done that goes against who I want to be as a person. And because of that, there's something wrong with me. Or what's my problem? And a lot of us get into the what's my problem? Why can't I get moving? Why can't I feel better? And shame thoughts get in our way. They get us stuck every time. Guilt thoughts help us to create a plan and move forward. And so that's something we want to avoid. We want to avoid those shame thoughts that get us stuck.
I've been there. I've been sitting in front of my computer late at night thinking to myself, I'm just awful. Why don't I get on that bike? And things like that. Exercise goals, though, can be intimidating. You look at the end of the goal and you don't think about the steps in between. Do you have any tips on how to set good exercise goals?
Absolutely. So first of all, start by getting rid of that shame. Guilt, that responding to those guilt feelings can get us to move forward and make a plan. We're at the point, in February, we're falling away from our New Year's resolutions. So to get started, first, you want to know why is exercise important to you? What's my motivation? It's each of us that can be different. Set reasonable goals. Make sure they're realistic. Make sure they're small. Be flexible. Sometimes we get into that all or nothing thinking, well, I'll just throw it out the window. It's not working for me. Most importantly, find things you enjoy. Different activities are fun for each person. So if you're not going to enjoy it, you're not going to do it. For some of us, making exercise social can be really helpful. Having accountability, including other people in our life. And then also identify why exercise has been a barrier in the past. What's gotten in my way? Set yourself up for success. Don't try something that hasn't worked in the past.
I love that. Keep it, making it social. That does seem, for you, I know that you say when you go and you go boxing and hitting that bag, the group around you,
Hitting the bag is the best.
Little competition there, right? Doctor, thank you so much for this information. Of course, it's vital to remember when we're going through all of this to don't go down that rabbit hole of shame and guilt. Get that help that you need and set those goals. Do you want more information on this? Go to spectrumhealth.org. Thanks again, doctor.
Thank you.